right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game. So they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
On the other side of the field for the visiting 49ers. They've been cooking these last couple months. Winners of 7 of their last 8 games.
And if you extrapolate that out to a full season, they'd be 14-2. And anyone in the NFL today would sign up for that.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And trotting out there leading them is their 4th-year quarterback.
You enjoyed watching that game tape, didn't you?
Yeah,
Last week's game.
It was good. 4 touchdowns, 1 pick.
Now, you were a little upset about the pick. I didn't know if you would play him this week or not if you were the head coach.
Hey, they got the win.
You got the win, so you're going to give him another chance?
I'm going to give him another shot.
All right. I think the ratio is pretty good. He'll try to eliminate the interception. But he wants to keep that hot streak going, throwing touchdown passes.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. And the 49er.
On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins. And he's going to have the Niners first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams.
Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here. A give up the middle, Judkins.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
They'll try to run forward with Conner.
And he is going to have the 49ers first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
First down. A gain of 1 yard. First down, 49ers.
They'll toss this out right for Conner.
And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line.
That good for 19 of the first down.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They stay on the ground. Here's Conner again. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
At the 15-yard line.
Play action. Now Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Conner. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
James Conner, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Moody good with the extra point.
And that makes the score 7-0.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away.
So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. Commanding the offense will be the highly touted USC product, Sam Darnold.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He's able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
Now a 2nd and 10.
To throw is Darnold. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Here's Darnold. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They're guarding against the upset.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
An inside run with Judkins. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity. And that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, in a pretty good pattern of that happening.
On 1st and 10 is Conner. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the Seahawks' 46-yard line.
To throw, Williams.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
On play action, here's Williams. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 29-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Judkins. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. This one caught over the middle. It's Oliver, the tight end. And the 49ers are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
As a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
They'll go play action here with Williams.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Josh Oliver, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Niners lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Moody good with the extra point.
And it's now 14-0.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it as we resume action. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Seahawks offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. As we take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns, he is right up there amongst the best in the NFL. And they'll run. It's Ken Walker.
And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's second down.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. Darnold now to throw.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. An extra.
Kyle Shanahan doesn't care much for that last call, so out comes the red challenge flag. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
Here's Darnold. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on third down. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it. Brings up 4.
Now, that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
A 40-yard punt, given 3 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10.
They'll start on the ground with Jenkins.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
44 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Connor up the middle. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
And the 49er, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll run for the gun. It's Jenkins.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
The Niners at 8-1 on the year. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
The Niners on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 6.
To the air, Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 34-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Working out of the gun, Williams. He'll swing this out to Jenkins.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 25-yard line.
To throw once more, here's Williams. This one is complete to Judkins.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 14. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And a 49er first down.
They run behind center with Conner. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. James Conner, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year.
And the Niners have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Moody good with the extra point.
And that makes the score 21-0.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field.
And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, keel up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year?
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Now off the bootleg, Darnold.
A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer.
They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it's second down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Now Darnold. And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Setting up the screen here. This is Walker.
And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Here's Michael Dixon now to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
The Niners offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating him up right now.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 2. Judkins going to run it out of the gun.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
55 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First down, right back to Judkins.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Jalen Phillips, the edge man on the tackle.
Brings up
second and 10.
At the 47-yard line.
Throwing is Williams.
Making the catch, this is the tight end Oliver. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 33.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
On the zone read, this is Jenkins. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
And a 49er first down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Looking to throw is Williams. This pass to Jennings, and he makes the catch. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that will bring up second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 14-yard line.
Here's Williams.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Oliver.
And the Niners are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Williams. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Josh Oliver in the final seconds of the first half. And the 49ers are able to widen their lead in this first half. Moody good with the extra point. And the rout is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. So halftime here out west. Let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hanson with our EA Sports halftime report.
Our look around the NFL starts now. We begin at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. The Raiders at home to take on the Green Bay Packers. And here's the Packer wideout. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. 75 yards this one goes. The catch and run for the score. The Packers win their 4th straight as they get the victory here. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys as they host the New York Jets. And this is Jalen Tolbert. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. 52 yards, touchdown. One last one to show you, and it's in Detroit. It's the Lions hosting the Kansas City Chiefs. And oh, look at Patrick Mahomes. He'll decide to scramble here, and that's the right call. He's in from 9 yards out. The Chiefs find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. With that, time for a look at the rest of the action going on here in week number 11 in the NFL's regular season. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Here comes the Seahawks offensive unit. They'll have it first to begin the third.
We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Play action. It's Darnold. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
He completes this to Walker.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long.
I believe I could see what they were trying to do there, but unfortunately, the back ran out of room, too close to the sideline. And for defenders, we're often taught, 11 on the field, those sidelines can become the 12th defender. It worked to the defense's advantage on that play.
That one too wide and incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing again is Darnold. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This is taken at the 23.
A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And they will take over first and 10. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a getaway drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Once again, Judkins.
DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle.
Remember, these two teams met earlier in the year in Santa Clara with the Niners coming out on top. So a win here in Seattle, tough as that may be, would give them the season sweep. From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and then instead run up the middle. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 66 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
A gain of 14. First down, San Francisco.
Right back to Connor here on first. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
Now 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. Now he's going to step up and run.
And this is caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That one goes for 30 yards.
second down and 3 with right around 3 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Threes all around.
Back to throw. Williams. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. It'll go as a loss of 8 and a tough result there on 1st and goal.
Well, that's not how you hope to draw it up there on 1st and goal, CD, by taking a sack like that.
Well, they tried to be aggressive, didn't they? They didn't want to try and work their way past the goal line. They wanted it right there on that play. Unfortunately, it backfired against them. Now they have to try and pick it up here moving forward.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And it's caught. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
They should put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
Third and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Williams going to sneak it.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown.
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the 49ers have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And that makes this 35-0 now.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away.
Shreds him with a stiff arm. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
Well, the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook. The bottom line is don't quit competing.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
Back to throw, Darnold. Throw inside, complete. That's Walker. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball, because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Now it's Darnold. Trying to lay one up deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Darnold to throw again. And the Niners get there and bring him down. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. And San Francisco gets set to go here.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Off the play fake, it's Williams.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play. Move on.
They'll give it to Jenkins.
And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop.
What is going on?
To throw, Williams. Setting up a screen for Jenkins.
And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. Give him 9 yards on the second down screen play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Ready to up.
To throw, it's Williams.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. Here comes the 49ers punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. Fielded at about the 28.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt.
And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field.
They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter. Here's Walker to start the drive.
Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run.
And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To throw is Darnold.
A short throw, that's hauled in by Mayer.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Darnold. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And going the books is a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Michael Williams in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline.
San Francisco's offense returns to the field.
We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I both enjoy.
We share that.
We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones. And it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it #1 for what we've seen this season.
From the gun, here's Williams. Checks it down to Jenkins.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
If he writes a book in the offseason, he ought to title it Undaunted. Because where he is on the field, back on his own side, and goes for it, and gets it, I got to give it to him on that one.
Yeah, only thing you can justify it with is it was only a few inches that they needed. If it's 4th and 2, probably doesn't do it. Hey, he got it. Give him credit.
Yeah, but if they don't pick it up,
then you're in trouble.
Yeah, they're giving points to the other team at that stage.
Devin Witherspoon takes him down defensively. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
What is up?
They'll try the middle with Galindo.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Look at that juke. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
118 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
That's into the hands of Oliver. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. On the handoff, Connor. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
What is up?
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Williams looking to do it himself.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Play action. Now Williams.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Now Moody for the PAT.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive, 12 plays in length.
And it was Brandon Ayuk capping it off with a touchdown reception. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away.
Oh, the spin.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field.
Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Now 2nd and 3.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. Going to throw right side here, complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Darnold. He finds Smith-Njigba. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
2nd down and a yard.
Brings up 2nd.
From the 50, it's Darnold. Walker with a grab, left side. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's good for a Seahawks first down.
Now Darnold. He finds Mayer here. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's another Seahawks first down.
To the air again, Darnold. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
It's a loss of 8.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. One last throw now for Darnold. Over the middle, finding Smith-Njigba. So the victory here for San Francisco. Now, I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for the Niners, the great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Seattle, add another loss to the pile as they drop to 2-8 now on the year. And they will try to